Hey guys, Chris here again. This is the Toyota Land Cruiser 80 Series triple lock that we're auctioning off on Cars and Bids. And go ahead and do a start video and test drive. Right. All right, so this truck has 253,000 miles, no warning lights on the dash. Got these custom seat covers, which I went over in the last video. I really like them a lot. They're very comfortable. They look fantastic. Custom fit for the 80 series. All right, let's take it for a test drive. Well, actually, before we do that, why don't we test out the lockers? So this one's triple locked. And these 80 series are, someone asked if it's four-wheel drive or two-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. It's full-time four-wheel drive, so you're always in four high. If you want to go into four low, just shift this into low, put it neutral, shift it into low. The center locking differential automatically engages along with the ABS. Now you're in four low with the center diff lock. If I want to put the rear locker on, just switch that. It's gonna flash for a while until it locks. It usually takes a few for it to lock. Just gonna let this guy pass. All right. Sometimes you gotta move the steering wheel. Doesn't want to lock now. It'll lock. It just takes these 80s. It just takes a while for it to like kick in. Oh, there we go. I think what it is you really have to have like the car senses like when you really need it, and then it locks. So we'll go ahead and do the front now. So there you go. So now all three are locked: rear, front, and center. You don't want to drive too fast in this mode. This is like your tank mode. So you want to be going straight, and you want to have, turn it off now. Turn the front off, turn the rear off. Give it a second for the rear to disengage. Back in reverse. There we go. Heard the rear disengage. Now take the center off by shifting it back into four high. All right, there you go. Now we're in four high. With the lockers turned off. It's funny, like whenever you're on pavement, it seems like it's always harder for it to engage. But I actually own an 80 series as well, Lexus version of this. And whenever I go off-roading with it, when my tires are deflated and I'm in a position where I need to use it, like where it's muddy or where it's uneven, I feel like it always engages a lot quicker. But whenever you're on pavement where you don't really need it, it always seems to take a while to engage. At least that's my experience with using the triple lockers. Right, so this truck drives great. Does drive really well. The AC, I can say, is ice cold. Really cold. I got it in the low setting right now. Go ahead and switch it to high. Blower motor is really good. It works really well, and it's very cold. Same with the radio. Power antenna. let's go over the windows. I really like these seat covers. Also come with these covers for the seat belts. Got my seat belt on right here. It's got the cover. I like that. Sunroof. Oops, that's to do the tilt. Right. Oh, also side mirrors. Rear heat. Emergency brake is nice and tight. Cruise control. Right. So everything works as it should. The tires are brand new. Goodyear Wrangler Duratrax, my favorite size for the 80 series. They're awesome. I like them actually a lot better than the VF Goodrich All-Terrain KO2s. They're more expensive. I mean, they just look nicer. They have just a cooler look. They got a little bit more aggressive tread, and it's actually an all-terrain tire, so it's not mud terrain, but they're almost as aggressive as a mud terrain tire. Although they feel good on the road. They're not very loud. Much quieter than your mud terrain tire, and still pretty quiet for an all-terrain tire, even with such an aggressive tread. So I really like them. This is 285 75 16. Wipers. And if you're in the market for these 80 series, I can say that really the one you should be looking for is the one with the 4.5 liter engine. The earlier generation 80 series have the 4.0. It's definitely a lot more sluggish and slow, and don't get me wrong, they are very reliable, the 4.0 straight six in this, but they're just so slow. And if you want to drive up a mountain, I mean, it'll get you there, but it'll just take forever. But whereas this 4.5 has so much more power than the 4.0. This one has the 4.5. In fact, a lot of the 4.0s, what we're starting to do now is swap the transmissions with a manual just to wake it up, and we have one for sale. Probably shouldn't talk about other vehicles for sale, but that's what people are doing just to wake up the motors on those 4.0s. But this one has a 4.5, you don't have to worry about that. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Been with confidence. This is a great truck and ready to go. Also, after the auction, if the winner wants any further modifications done, just ask. We do own a 4x4 shop, so we can do any further modifications. If you want a lift kit done, if you want bigger tires, if you want a steel bumper, roof rack. I actually have a roof rack in stock, a nice one that you can put a tent on, and canoe, all sorts of cool stuff. So I have a used one in stock. If anyone's interested, just ask after the sale as well. It'll fit on this truck. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching.